Good afternoon from Wrocław, Poland. We're the third day of the European Lacrosse Championships. This game is France versus Slovakia. I'll go through the French roster. Number 0, Justin Rosenberg. Number 2, Adrien Vinot Prefontaine. Number 3, Lucas Menendez. Number 4, Emile Sasson. Number 5, Jamie Calloway. Number 6, Luis Arbod. Number 8, James Barlow. Number 9, Gabriel Fiori. Number 10, Thomas Delabouche. Number 12, Lester Solomon. Number 13, Joseph Varela. Number 16, Didier Fardin. Number 18, Gabriel Fardin. Number 22, Paul Lefebvre. Number 24, Danny Gratin. 26, Lucas Goller. Number 27, Matt Hill. Number 39, Quentin Richer. Number 43, Keaton Christopher. Number 47, Remy Giacato. Number 55, John Snyder. And number 61, Jesse Chidotto. My other half just came and joined us here.
Yes, hello everybody. My name is Emlc. We're just underway in the France versus Slovakia game at the 2025 European Men's Lacrosse Championships here in Wrocław. The opening face-off for France with Furet. Going down the middle, Barlow, shot, and it's a goal, right? No, it's outside. Sorry, looked like a goal. It's a ground ball, picked up by France. It's a little shuffle pass, Furet, shoots, lefty, save. Picked up by Slovakia.
Excellent save there. Number 9, there he is one of their main players on France. He had a big game yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. It was really, especially in the beginning, it was the go-to guy for France, right?
Definitely.
I see the Slovakian offense for the first time this game. With here number 99, Stefan Flaska. Dodges. Finds a long ball. And now, number 92, Griffin Schutz, going against the short stick defense midi. Finds Posma inside. Shifty, goal! Samuel Posma. That's the first goal of this game for Slovakia.
That was very nice. He dodged down the left side, got the slide, and dumped it down to the crease. And a nice finish.
Yeah, Sam Posma there. It's also, you can really see his box experience there, especially with that finish, catch inside. Very nice goal. So it makes it 1-0 for Slovakia. Seeing the face-off here. A battle with Adrien Prefontaine. Picks it up. Not quite. Still gets possession. A little unclear now.
I think the ref had called it out beforehand.
Yep, that's his fault, he says. And now we got, I think we got a reface right in the middle of the,
Really?
right in the middle of the field. everybody's kind of a little confused. Here at the booth, we're here also a little confused, but we're going now for the.
I was going to say that's the first time I've seen that.
Yeah. And, I was also talking to Marty yesterday, and I don't think in the US you have a reface right in the middle of the field, right? So it's,
no,
I think
never.
it's a more international rule,
Yes.
so a little different than a couple of the Americans and North Americans are used to here. And we got Menendez on X to Köhler. We also had a big game yesterday against Denmark. Going to his left, dodges down the middle, passes it off, not quite, to Giacotto. Now Rosenberg finds Menendez, not quite yet. It's picked up by Kramer. Slovakia trying to clear the ball. And now he's really out. Now he's definitely out. So
no reset
reface
on this one. No reface, yeah.
Menendez to Emlc lawless.
Again, you can see the hard ride by the French team. Yesterday, the same thing. They're very aggressive.
Rosenberg down the middle. Scores for the equalizer. 1-1. Right down the middle.
Rosenberg's probably their fastest guy, and he definitely breaks down the defense.
Yeah.
That time the slide didn't come, and he just shot it on the low corner. Nice shot.
Nice shot. That's what we saw of him yesterday as well, quite a couple of times. So, makes it 1-1, Slovakia, France. You see the face. And they're, again, kind of confusing here.
I know.
The rest, everybody was...
Because I think both of them moved at different times.
Yes. And I think also the rest were a little unsure who had to whistle and who had to whistle here. Yeah, now it's a quicker whistle. Fontaine with the win, but Hill with the pickup. Thought of shooting for a second there, but manages to pull it out. Menendez to Barlow. Menendez, one-on-one with the goalie. Didn't get it, and there's a flag. I think it's high sticking. It's a 1 minute for number 9. That's Christian Baboni, playing with his brother Anthony Baboni. So we're gonna see the man up from France for the first time. Here with Menendez. Going to Rosenberg. Menendez to Sasson. Rosenberg has the shot, shoots, save.
Nice save by the goalie. It was a hard, high shot. Just got a stick on it.
Fury to Rosenberg. To Menendez, Barlow. Menendez, Rosenberg. Someone gets a push in the middle. Barlow. The rest don't want to give a penalty for that. Sasson, one-on-one with the keeper.
Stopped him.
Save.
That
Not a
was
good
a
save.
great stuff by the goalie.
Still has it. It's Anthony Baboni with his brother in the box, in the penalty box. He's going to run it and finds Posma. That's a good clear, especially with the man down, with the hard ride from France.
Always a big save when you're man down.
Yeah. Especially in a one-on-one.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a hell of a save. Slovakia with Lichtner on X. Now has a matchup with Rosenberg. Doesn't want to go for it. And Jijn, Flaska. Flaska is going to against Fury. Two big guys. Let's see. Let's get inside. Pulls it out. To Lichtner. He's looking to feed. Doesn't get it. To Griffin Schutz. Now has a shorty matchup against Rosenberg. Again, two really big guys. Coming up. Coming from X. Shoots.
A little wide on that one.
Yep. Back up for Slovakia, so they'll get the restart. It was a really a big boy matchup there.
No. Both teams have some good size.
Flaska dodges to the middle. Or Jacob Lenowski, also very big guy. Shoots. Lefty tries it. Oh, and that's in.
Oh, sneaks it in.
Short side goal for Griffin Schutz for Slovakia. So make it 2-1.
It was an excellent rush on the goal. Stayed out of the crease and found that little, just a small little space there on the pole. Snuck it in there.
Do you think is that a goalie mistake, you think? Or is it just...
Well, goalie's supposed to be on the pipe, but that's, yeah. I think he just made a good goal.
Yep. France here with the face-off win. Number 22, Lefebvre. Gets it out to Lucas Goller, to Menendez. Barlow on X. Finds the shorty. Off to Fury. Shoots. Another save. Picked up by Slovakia. And then maybe there's an opportunity for a break there. They pull it out. To Mark Lichtner. Posma. Again, shifty in the center. Oh, beautiful. And it's a goal.
Yes.
That's a very shifty goal from Sam Posma. And that's his second in this first quarter to make it 3-1 for Slovakia.
Dodged multiple times through those trees in there. That was using that ability, dodging back and forth. Excellent move,
Excellent goal. Very nice. Continue here with a ground ball battle after the face-off. Picked up by Jacob Nanowski. But loses it, and France comes up with it.
Lock him down, Gal. Lock him down.
That's Lucas Goller. Gets a flag, drops it, and there's a whistle.
Looks like a hold.
Wide number 7, Kalen Murphy. Wants to dish off his long pole to one of his teammates. Gets it, but he's still not in the box, so the penalty is not running because it still doesn't sit down. And then France with the man up. Sasson, Menendez, Rosenberg.
A lot of confusion here this first quarter. There's another flag down.
There's a flag down, and the rest obviously have...
It could be offsides because he hadn't come off yet, and they did a restart.
And now I think the in-home is gonna has to serve penalty. Yep. Right.
Slovakia is down 2 men right now.
Man, yeah, it's 4-6 on the field. 6 for France, 4 for Slovakia.
Another great save by the goalie.
Doesn't get the backup, but still a really, really good save.
Oh, he was right on the crease.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Barlow tries to feed it, gets knocked down. Kramer with the pickup. Tries to find an open guy, but yeah, that's hard with two men down. And then the goalie just Gilmans it. Gets picked up by Snyder from France, and then Fury with the ball. Trying to feed Barlow, one-on-one on the keeper, and again, great save. Slovakia picks it up. That's an excellent save.
Oh yeah, France must be frustrated. He's made some tremendous saves.
Yeah.
As they say in the States, he's standing on his head.
Fury goes down. And then right when Slovakia gets back to even strength, so the man up, the extra man offense from France is over. You see they take it a little bit slower now. Sasson on X. Tries to find the middle of the field, shoots. Again, save from Baboni. I think we're going to hear that name quite often today. Lucas Keuler going to the middle, goes out to Rosenberg, the former goalie. Says to his teammate, get out of my way, I want to be in the middle. Keuler, lefty, finds Sasson, loses it. Slovakia picks it up with Kramer. And now Flaska with the clear. Oh, falls down, still managed to hold on to the ball. And then roll to Baboni. Baboni has a shorty, doesn't want to get it. Back to Flaska. Now just having a toss to each other. Posma on X, shifty. He's gonna take the one-on-one. Yeah. Tries a dive goal. Tries to dive, but is in the crease. And it means a turnover. Varela. Just Gilmans it, and then a hold. Hold by France, which makes it Slovakia ball. Again with the long pass, we're just seeing long passes. From one end to the other end, a shot.
I think time's running out.
Yeah. And that's the end of the first quarter. Slovakia, France. 3 Slovakia, 1 for France. 2 goals from Sam Postma, who has an excellent start.
It's interesting because France probably dominated the possessions, but the goalie kept them in it. But Slovakia was patient down here, and when they had the possessions, set it up well and finished. But France definitely had the time of possession on that. I just want to go. I didn't get to do the Slovakia roster. So number 4, Jacobs, Stephen Nanaski. Number 7, Helen Michael Murphy. 9, Christian Mark Baboni. Number 11, Samuel Posma. Number 15, Jackson Hartje. 16, Mahus Meyer. 17, Eric Lickner. 18, Matus Maroni. 21, Mark Lichter. 22, Thomas Lichter. 23, Martin Kramer. Number 26, Ivan Chichnik. 29, Branislav Adam. Number 33, Martin Templeton Jadron. Number 91, Anthony John Baboni. Number 77, Stanislav Pargat. And 92, Griffin Glasgow Schutz. A lot of brothers on this team.
Yeah, and number 99, Stefan Vlaska.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed
That's
one.
with the, I think with the next intermission we'll also give you all the names for Team France.
I did.
So we start here the second quarter, again with the face-off. That's a good pickup by Thomas Lichtner, gets the fast break. Postma can't really get it to Lichtner. So that's a restart by Lester Salmet.
I don't think he expected that pass.
Yeah. This is going to run by Slovakia offense. And there's Gabriel Fadin. Holds onto the ball very well. It's Barlow to Menendez. To Lucas Gehler. Up top to Fury. Big dodger goes to his left. Down the alley. Right in the middle. Hard shot. Not on cage. Restart with Menendez. There's a matchup again. Nanowski but switches. Menendez finds Arbo in the center.
A little wide on that one.
Yep. It's a good look. Good feed. See Menendez again. Fury in the center against Nanowski. Dishes it off to Geuler. Fury goes to his left. Big boy battle right there. Gets picked off by Jackson Hartje. And Kramer comes up with the ball. Tries to find a teammate. And that's really good. Griffin Schutz with the clear. I saw a little bit of more of a zone defense there by Slovakia. I think they switched from the first quarter playing man to man and now more zone defense.
Probably trying to catch France off guard, not expecting it, and it's going to take a while to adjust to it.
Yeah. You think that's a smart move with those big outside shooters from France?
Could be if they're extending it, but they did hit the middle a couple times. They just didn't finish.
Yeah.
That's where you want to attack that zone if you can.
Yeah.
Around the crease.
Slovakia in offense. Schutz. Tries the middle. 99, Vlaska. And that's, I think, a moving pick. And then, yep, Vlaska kind of rolls away the ball. And I think he's going to get a...
He called the illegal procedure, but maybe it was he didn't like the way he reacted.
Well, I think it's for a delayed game.
Delayed.
Yeah,
oh, that's
because he
correct,
rolls away the ball and not really
yes.
just puts it down. So that's the rule. You can't really throw away the ball after the whistle. And that's a shot by Menendez. Kind of unexpected. It's a great shot, bouncer by Menendez. I think short side again.
Yes. Shorten on the pipe.
To make it 4-1 for France.
France usually brings it out, and what we saw yesterday was very patient. They'll bring it out and set everything up, but caught him not on that one.
Sorry, I said 4-1. I mean 3-2 for Slovakia, of course. Face off, not with Prefontaine, but with Giacotto this time. Doesn't come with it. Slovakia with the fast break. Postma to the pole. Is it in? No, in the crease. Yeah. I mean,
That was a nice play.
it was a nice play. I think there were just not enough space on before the crease. And then Salmans is trying to dodge two guys. Goes over. Loses it to Furry. Gets it. Big collision there in the center. Two big boys
And thing, if you're not familiar,
against
sorry.
Baboni. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you're not familiar in international, there's no time as far as you have all the time you want to clear the ball. There's no 10 seconds to just get it over midfield.
Furry against Baboni. Dodges. Geuler to Menendez. Has Kramer guarding him. Going up, trying to feed the center. Barlow. Oh, that's a great save. Again by Baboni. I'm not sure if it hit his
I couldn't
protector
tell
or
from here.
his stick, but it was at least it's a backup by France. Menendez. Up to Geuler. I think it's going to be a wing dodge. Yep. To his left. Oh, that's a big dodge. Shoots, bounce, just wide. And that's another flag.
Called it a cross check.
Cross check. It's a 1 minute penalty for number 7 from Kalen Murphy. Switches long ball again with one of his teammates. Now the France man up. Menendez looking to feed. Sasson. Rosenberg. To Furry. Finds Barlow in the center. Goal! France! That's an excellent execution.
I saw him kind of look. He was looking outside, and little basketball no look pass there caught him off guard.
Yep. It's a really, really nice no look pass from.
He was looking at remember 8 up top.
Yep. It's a really nice feed from Gabriel Furry to number 8 James Barlow to tie the game. 3-3. That's a timeout,
Did they call it before they faced off?
apparently. I guess it was maybe a slow reaction from the CBO.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Slovakia called a timeout.
Yeah.
Probably settle things down.
Yeah, yeah.
These two teams are very equal. It's going to be a great game, a close game.
Yeah.
Both of them have really good offenses and a solid, really all the right way around. Both have great goalkeepers, solid defenders, big physical guys, both on offense and defense.
So we continue here in the second quarter, and just under 8 minutes to play in this half. Very equal game. Still got the penalty served by Slovakia by Kalen Murphy. Prefontaine comes up with the win, and then I think it's an immediate timeout again by France because they're still in the man up. So I think Coach Karl Hofstadter wants to talk to his assistant coach. Karl Hofstadter wants to talk to his guys. It's a quick timeout because I think they're already ready to go right away. Yeah, and then France says we're ready, but yeah, the ref is like, well, you called it, and
Yeah, exactly.
it's
They
90
can take
seconds.
the whole time.
Yeah. Rosenberg starts with the ball up top to Sasson. Menendez, and they're still in that man up, France. Now they're released. Goal! That's Lucas Köhler, still on the man up. Outside shot. Low
Yeah.
shot.
Coach definitely had something set up for that one.
Yeah. And that goal puts France in front by 1 for France, 3 Slovakia. And that's a costly penalty from Slovakia. 2 goals.
Definitely.
And on that one single penalty, that's a hard take.
That's what you get on those unreleasable penalties.
Slovakia comes up with the ground ball here from the face-off, but gets pushed, and 2 flags. 2 flags here for France. So that's one 1-minute penalty and 1 30-second penalty.
Right.
1 for a slash and 1 for a push in possession. So that's right away 2 men down for France. And let's see if they convert as well as the French did. Slovakia men up.
Yeah, they want to shift the momentum back to Slovakia.
Yep. Posma to Lichtner. To Nanowski. Shoots.
Oh.
Good save by Varela. Ball got stuck a little, and now it's a man down clear.
Yeah, the guy just came out of the box and was free for that clear. It was a good shot, but a good save. It was a low shot down on the low post.
And then one of the penalties for France is released.
Mm-hmm.
Still has 1 guy in the penalty box. And now he's released as well.
Yep.
So we're even strength with Menendez. Running by Kramer. But he's able to recover. To Sasson. Emil Sasson, Lewis. To Barlow. Looks like he's telling his teammates to get out of the way. Against Nanowski. Feeds. Sasson couldn't quite get to him. And then the ground ball for Sasson gets hacked. Ground ball doesn't. It's gets up by Rosenberg in the end. Feels a little bit like the players have a little trouble sometimes picking up the ball. Maybe it's the grass, maybe it's the surface. And that's
Looks like a goal and penalty.
Barlow. A little unexpected, but with the goal. With a dive.
No goal. Is it
No
no
goal?
goal or is he picking
No
up the
goal.
flag?
All right.
No, he might be picking up the flag. We'll see.
Let's see. And the refs have to once again meet here.
I'm wondering if one ref saw him in the crease.
Yeah. It was a convincing celebration from Barlow, though.
Yeah.
So sometimes that's what it. Sometimes it does a trick, and it's a goal. It's a goal by number 8. Flag is waved. Number 8, Barlow. Makes it 4-3 for France. It was kind of a slow dive goal.
Well, you get him a little off balance.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So it makes it 4-3 for France. And again, very close game. Prefontaine with a clean face-off. Gets it to Lefebvre, who clears it. It's Gonna find Menendez. Up to Gaylor. Gonna run it all the way down to X. Has the shorty matchup, which he wants, I guess. He's looking. Goes to his left. Passes off to Menendez. Also has a shorty now, which as a tagman you probably would prefer.
Oh, sure.
Finds Gaylor. Shot. Goal! Again, low bouncer. Off the feet from Menendez. Gaylor with the goal.
France was very patient there. Took their time.
Yeah.
Saw that yesterday.
And it makes it 5 goals for France, 3 for Slovakia.
Slovakia's got to get the momentum back. They were up 3-1.
Yeah. I also think a couple of last face-offs were really going France's way. So I think that's also making a difference right now in this second quarter. So it's Giacotto now.
There's still a man down, I guess. I see someone's still sitting in the...
That's Thomas Lichtner. Number 9, Justin Baboni. That's the ball. There's still men down, so that's a double team from France.
Is that a timeout by Slovakia? Yeah.
That's a timeout.
Well, he saw he was in trouble.
Yeah.
So decided good. That's a good timeout.
Yeah, that's smart. Especially around that midfield. If you lose it there, then it's an automatic fast break almost for the opposing
Oh, definitely.
team.
A minute 57 left. Slovakia wants to settle it and get a good look. Get back in this game. They said it was going to rain all day, but we've only seen a few showers here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the same as yesterday.
Yeah.
Perfect lacrosse weather. It's not too warm. It's a little windy, but not too much.
And that really doesn't affect the lacrosse ball that much. A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But especially for the people on the sidelines, for the fans here, it's nice if it's not too windy or raining. We have to restart here. Griffin Schutz gets the double team. He's going to run by them. Gets tangled up. Ball on the ground. Who can come up with it? It's Slovakia with Baboni. That's an excellent.
Oh, definitely ground ball.
Excellent ground ball, helping out your teammate. And they're still men down. Slovakia. Baboni is going to just run it against Fardin.
All right, it should be even strength now.
Yeah. Yes, it's even now. Baboni dodges down the middle. Finds Flaska in the center. At the post.
Nice shot, but a great save.
Great save by the goal.
Yeah.
And France comes up with it.
Right.
Varela taking his time.
France with a 3-goal lead, they're just going to take their
time.
As much time as they want.
Yep.
Run it out.
Here Lefebvre gets it back to Christophe. To Salmet. And another timeout by France. 40 seconds left here in the first half. France 3 goals up, and France, with the last timeout they have for this half, it's better to use it, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if you lose it if you don't use it.
Yeah, so you have 2 timeouts per half,
Mhm.
and they don't transfer over to the other half. So you have 2 timeouts per half, and that's it.
He was waiting for them to clear it over and to call the timeout
Yeah.
and set up the offense.
Yes. To get your the right personnel on, it's a easy switch with a timeout.
Another point that next year that will probably change, most likely, is they will go to a shot clock. So these long possessions will be gone.
Yeah.
You know, and it probably, it'll solve the clearing problem too, because you only have so much time. If you want to spend it all in the one side of the field, you're not going to have any opportunity down here to score.
Yeah.
Not sure what how much, what it'll be exactly, but it's a good. I think it's a positive move.
Yes. Yes, and we're all seeing it in the other lacrosse versions in sixes and in box as well. We also see the shot clock. It's great. France with probably the last possession of this half. Justin Rosenberg against the shorty, Thomas Lichtner. He's telling his teammate to get out of the way, so we'll probably know what's coming. That's a dodge. Shoots right. Saved by Baboni. Lichtner comes up with it, gets a push, but it's nothing.
That was another beautiful save.
And that's Geuler with a couple of seconds. Barlow in the center. And 2 flags. It's 2 flags by Slovakia. Barlow caught it right in the center, got hacked. I mean, what can you expect when you get the ball there?
Well, they knew they were running out of time,
Yeah.
so Slovakia's like, we're not going to let him get his hands free. So I don't know how much time is left right now.
I think that was the half, but there's still
Yeah.
2 penalties called by
So
by
they'll
the
start.
referees here.
So France will start the second half with the ball.
Yeah.
It was the kind of tale of 2 quarters. And Slovakia up 3-1.
Yep.
And then France just settled in and with 5 straight goals.
Yeah. Couldn't really see too much wrong with that last check.
No.
Honestly, if you get the ball there right in the center with so many sticks around you, you're gonna
I agree
you're gonna get a check, and
Oh,
probably
for
more
sure.
than one. So
I've seen games you're going to get a real check.
yes.
It's
But it's
there's no way with somebody's in the middle, they're not going to let them.
No.
I mean, the players,
No.
the coach would be very upset if
Very
they
upset.
just let them
Yes.
turn around and shoot it.
Yeah. So the referee's now going to the Slovakian coach to explain. Also with captains. I can only imagine it's kind of a heated discussion maybe,
No.
because they're down 3 goals and they get 2 penalties right in the end of the
Right
first
at
half.
the- yeah.
That's not a good position to be
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, they need to get back in the game, and they want.
Yeah.
Now they're going to start with France will have possession, 2-man up.
Yeah.
I still think they're pretty. I mean, these teams are pretty even. France just took advantage. They had more times of possession in the first quarter. The goalie made a lot of great saves, kept them in there, and I think that's the difference. They've won a few more face-offs and had more possession. France has, and that's why they have the lead right now.
Yeah, it was an excellent performance by especially Adrien Prefontaine today in this first half. He had couple of clean face-off wins, and I think that really made the difference, especially in the second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it an excellent time to also to give you the roster of Team France. We did Slovakia earlier, and we can give everybody at home also Team France here. So we got number 0, Justin Rosenberg. Number 2, Adrien Vinot Prefontaine. Number 3, Lucas Menendez. Number 4, Emile Sasson Lawless. Number 5, Jamie Calloway. Number 6, Louis Arbo. Number 8, James Barlow. Number 9, Gabriel Fury. Number 10, Thomas Dijboost. Number 12, Lester Salme. Number 13, Joseph Varela. Number 16, DJ Fardin. Number 18, Gabriel Fardin. Number 22, Paul Lefebvre. Number 24, Danny Graton. Number 26, Lucas Godet. Number 27, Matt Hill. Number 39, Quentin Richer. Number 43, Kaita Christophe. Number 47, Remy Giacotto. Number 55, John Snyder. And number 61, Jesse Shedotal. So, some of these names are familiar for France Lacrosse,
Mm-hmm.
especially Joseph Ferreira, household name for Team France, as well as Jesse Shedotal, player for the Amsterdam Lions as well in the Netherlands, where I'm from. So as a
Box player.
no, field player. Also seen some box, and I think he's now also in the French league, playing his games. Of course, a big country, France, relatively in Europe, so they have a couple of teams from all over: Toulouse, Paris, Lille. So it's if you have a game day, it's quite a travel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good that it's growing also in France, and of course we have Slovakia with also a big box lacrosse background.
Okay.
And, for example, we've seen already 2 goals from Sam Postma, also a player for the Bratislava Bats box lacrosse team.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can see some of these moves, especially by Postma, which he translates from the box game. Really shifty, quick moves, quick release, very good.
For everyone out there, there's 24 teams here competing for 7 spots that will qualify them for the World Championships in 2 years in Japan. So every team's going to fight hard. There's only 7 that qualify. There are some new teams, Bulgaria for one. And that's great to see. You're starting to see. I don't know much. Is Croatia a new team also?
No, they
Have
have.
they been around?
They have been around, but
Mhm.
relatively new, of course.
Okay.
Relatively new team,
Yeah.
emerging country. So yeah, it's incredible to see also those countries. Croatia was not there with the last European Lacrosse Championships in Budapest.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's great to see those. those
So
teams.
they keep adding them all around the world.
Yes.
There's teams from every time I look, I see another post of another new team somewhere in the world. So it's a great sport. I know that some of the African nations they were in the U20s and everything, and they're in San Diego at the Worlds
Yes.
last time. super enthusiastic with the game, growing the game, and they don't have the facilities some of us have here or there, but they're out there. They'll find some wall to practice, and they're into it, so they're out there all the time. They're just going to get better and better.
Definitely. We've seen, I was in the World Championships in 2014 in Denver, and I think it was the first time an African country joined with Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
And just the joy of such a country, but also to make it really a World Championship is amazing to see. I think 30 years back, just a couple of countries competing, the North American, England, Australia, and I think that was it. So it's amazing to see also countries from all over the world competing.
U.S., Canada, Haudenosaunee, which is the Indian nation. They've been playing a long time. But you had Australia and now Japan. Japan's team is ranked, I believe, 4th in the world, so some of those teams are coming up and being tops in the world, and be competing with that Canada and U.S. Haudenosaunee also. Looks like we're about ready to start the second half.
We're about ready. We see 2 penalties served by Slovakia. I think that's I see Lickner, and I think it's pretty far, and he has his head down. I think it's a long ball.
Yeah, one of them is.
I think it's Kramer. No, he's on the field, and it's. To see who's him in the box. We still have about 20 seconds to go before the start of the second half. There's no face-off because there's a penalty, or 2 penalties served by Slovakia, and that makes it 2 men up for France. And they're trying to extend their lead in this game. They're up 3 goals. And he's ready. Justin Rosenberg is going to run it in to Sasson, to Barlow, to Menendez on X. He's trying to feed. Sasson, back to Menendez, back to Sasson. Shoots, no. Menendez shoots, hits the post, gets the back up. France gets the back up. They're still men up, 2 men up. Sasson, Rosenberg, back to Sasson. Menendez comes up from X again.
One of the guys is released. Oh yeah, he's made some great saves.
Yeah. Slovakia came up with the ball, but gets checked by Menendez. Finds Fury, shoots, goal, France. Had a one-on-one with the goalie, shoots low.
Again, France fighting for the ground ball, made the difference, picked it up, and of course, they had the numbers there. And for the goalie, that's almost impossible. One-on-one.
Very heads-up play by Menendez, picks it up from the ground, finds Fury in the center, has a one-on-one. That's a 4-goal lead for France, makes it 7-3. Lefebvre picks it up, gets pressured right away from Postma. And that's a flag. Confusion by Postma. Confusion here in the commentary booth as well.
Still looking what he called.
Running off. Maybe there was no release call yet.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, you saw the call?
Yes. I saw the shoulder.
Okay.
With the shoulder.
There we go. And then Slovakia, too many men, gets back. Lichtner. Confusion all over the place. Menendez throws it out.
Offsides, yeah.
And it's offside by Lichtner. They only had two attack guys.
Yeah,
On
he
the
ran
field.
back on defense because once that offside's called.
It's you can only be offside once.
Yeah, so you might as well play defense.
Exactly. And then the first penalty is released from Postma, so they're now one man up. France, Sassone to Rosenberg. Finds Sassone again. Rosenberg, and they're really Furry to Geuler. Menendez is trying to feed. Rosenberg, no. Faced out, shoots. Excellent save by Baboni. That's Jackson Hartje. Couldn't quite get it. Had the fast break. And that's also a little sloppy by France. Again a flag. Barlow shoots it, hits the post. And then
What's he gonna?
Hartje and Kramer are both talking to the refs, asking for an explanation on that flag.
Called the slash.
And we can see the almost desperation from Callum Murphy.
France has been on man up for quite a while.
Quite a while, yeah.
Within the end of the last half and this half.
And you can really see they're trying to do that wheel from the one side, from the
Right.
right side, with Rosenberg and then Sassone and then Menendez or Barlow coming up from goal line extended, trying to get that shot. So they're really working on that righty side of the field. So it's a penalty for Slovakia. So it means another man up for France. Again, a couple of good saves from the.
Oh yeah, he's keeping him in the game for sure.
Anthony Baboni. You can hear the Slovak fans in the background recognizing when their team needs some support. Fury to Rosenberg, Menendez. Sassone changed the man up a little bit, I think. Tries to find Barlow in the center. Rosenberg picks it up. Fury is going to let it fly, shoots wide. France with the backup. Geuler loses it. Still has time to pick it up. Fury finds the skip. Barlow in the center, and again, flags flying.
Nice save, but they're gonna catch him on a cross check maybe.
Slash 1 minute for Branislav Adam.
Another two-man down. Up. Is he released now? Yeah. So
Yeah.
But just one.
Looks like they're changing shifts on the penalty box. At the penalty box. That's another man up for France. Sassone looking for Rosenberg. Finds Geuler, finds Fury. Menendez. That's an easy save. And then Postma with a cheeky little push. Rosenberg slips. Fury almost got hit by his own player, but still managed to come up with it. Got a three-man, but finds the open guy with Sassone. They're still men up, France. So, there we go. Kaden Murphy.
Looks like he just stepped over.
No, yeah, Kaden Murphy hit
Oh,
Fury without him having the ball.
okay. I was watching the
Yeah.
midfield at that time.
And again, Slovakia in the penalty box. And this. Rosenberg. Fury shoots.
I think 4 got a stick on him.
Yeah, it was a good hit, good stick by Jacob Nanowski.
Forced that one high.
Menendez, Gator. Fury. Rosenberg. Finds Geuler, shoots, and that's a goal by Lucas Geuler from the feed from Justin Rosenberg.
That was inevitable after being a man up for that long.
Yes.
It's going to wear down the defense. 91's been making a lot of saves, but eventually it's
This third quarter almost looks like Slovakia has a subscription to the penalty box.
I know. I think they've been in it almost the whole quarter.
Yeah. Slovakia comes up, Lichtner with the face-off win. And manages to get it to Matus Maier. To Griffin Schutz.
Tries a hidden ball trick.
Little hidden ball trick there. But Varela, the goalie, French goalie, is paying attention, sees it.
Slovakia finally has the ball on offense in this half.
Very truly, very true. Floska finds Podoni, not quite yet. Matt Hill comes up with the ground ball. Also loses it. And then it's just a ground ball hustle. Varela with the
Oh, that was a
very good
nice catch on that one.
pass. Geuler against Taylor Murphy. I really feel he's playing with fire now.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Murphy. It's a good little tap, but with these refs, could have been also a penalty.
Yeah. Oh, they're calling it extremely close.
We got Menendez from X. He's finding Giacotto. Loses a helmet but still scores.
And another flag down.
Another flag down. Loses a helmet, a flag, and a goal. That's almost...
See what he's calling on this.
too good to be true. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal body check, possibly.
Yeah. At least it's another goal for France, which makes it 9-3. And that's a 6-goal difference. Again, great feed from Menendez from X, finding Giacotto in the center. And that was a great goal. It's another penalty. A little unsure at the bench who has to serve it from Slovakia.
Mm-hmm. No, there he goes. He sits down now.
Jackson Hartje with the penalty. And France came up with the face-off win. Justin Rosenberg, again a man up. Sasson to Menendez, again with the feed. Fury shoots, scores! Lefty shot.
Went down
Again
low
low.
and
I really feel like they found a way to score on this goalie with the low shots.
well, also Fury was shooting all those high shots, and I think that's what the goalie expected, for him to go high on him. Instead, he went high to low. Change planes, as they say.
And it's another feed, another feed from Menendez, another assist.
Flag down. Looks like this is against France. Cross check.
So it's a man up for Slovakia. I think that's the first time this quarter for Slovakia.
Yes, I believe so.
Jacob Janowski to Sam Posma. Shoots, gets deflected. John Snyder just dishes it off upfield, and Lester Selmans can get it.
That was
Finds the shorty.
pretty move.
Yeah,
He was going to be in trouble, and he just tossed it over his back, over his head.
but he found Lester Selmans found Fardin, and he was able to clear it to the box. And right away, a timeout, Team France. Settle it down probably, get the right personnel on.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a great shot by Sam Postma, I think.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was too bad it was deflected. I think he's really their most dangerous player today on the
Yeah,
field.
he dodges real well. Gets in the, gets in space where he can catch the ball and shoot. I mean, Schutt.
Yeah.
Schutt's a big midi. Yeah, he can force the ball down in there. They moved the ball well that time. It's just, goalie made a save.
Yeah.
The one thing I've seen with France is that they really go after that ground ball. And they win that battle, ground ball possession.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's. I really think that's the difference maker. Just the ground ball hustle, also on the face-offs, and with the balls.
That's
right in front of the crease.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a possession.
Yeah.
And, that's an extra possession if you're getting miss shots, or you get a stick check and boom, you're going the other way.
Yeah. Just over 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Slovakia versus France. We're going to see Fury with the ball starting.
Looks like they're going to take their time on this.
They are. They're even, so the penalty for France is over. So it's even strength. We got Barlow on X, trying to dodge Murani. Giacotto again with a shot. Lets it fly. He got already a taste of scoring, so I think he wants more. Menendez from X has a shorty matchup. Lichtner. And Murani shoots. Menendez, goal! France!
Oh, a jump shot there.
It's a great individual effort
Mm-hmm.
from Lucas Menendez.
Well, he's super quick back there at X. Changes direction quickly. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
It's not assisting this time, but scoring this time.
Yep.
So really showing he can be a threat both ways. Face off, Lichtner against Prefontaine.
No.
And that's a push by France. I think that's Fardin. And then Schutz starts with the ball. Floska. Schutz. Back to Floska. To Lichtner. One of the two Lichtners on this team. Other brother number 22, Thomas Lichtner. Back to Flaska and shoots. Indicates he wants to dodge. A little pick. The Flaska shoots right down the center. Shoots, bounce, goal, Slovakia.
That was nice. He felt he had a mismatch, even though it was a long pole.
Yeah.
It's just a big player. He used that strength. He got a little bit of a pick, went by, and there's no way you were going to stop him down the middle. He had that head of steam going.
Yes, definitely. The train was not stopping. He's a big guy, big guy. So that's the fourth goal for Slovakia, which makes it 11-4, and another flag. We're seeing another flag. I think that's a. I think it was a high stick. Lucas Goller just goes on into center, loses the ball, and that's it. And that's another flag for Kalen Murphy, and now it's getting heated. Now it's on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, frustration is setting in.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah. So the referee is now discussing how many penalties they're going to call. And it already started here with the face-off. With I think they threw a flag for a high stick, and then it just continued with. I think it's a late body check.
Yeah, down here it would be. Called them on a cross check down here. I don't know what the last one is.
Yeah. I saw a hold and I think a legal body check.
Mm-hmm.
Those two calls I've seen. What I see at least is two Slovakian players in the penalty box. So that's number 7, Kalen Murphy, and I think number 92, Griffin Schutz. And referee's not quite ready. CBO's indicating we have to hold on. Maybe they need maybe the bench needs another score sheet to write down all the penalties. I don't know.
A familiar sight there with two players sitting there. That's unfortunate. I think the coach is getting heated too from Slovakia.
Yeah. It's only 6-5, 4 seconds to go, so France will just hold on to the ball. So that will mean an automatic possession at the start of the fourth quarter. We just came to the end of the third quarter, and we got a 2-minute break before we start the fourth quarter. It's 11-4. France leading. What do you think of that third quarter, Lee?
Well, it was the penalty quarter. Hate to say, but I mean, it was probably 80% of it. Somebody was in the penalty box.
Yeah.
Looks like they bring in a new goal. Is that a new goalie, or they just switch sides?
I think it is. I think it's Quentin Richer. And we also saw it yesterday in the match against Denmark when they had a goalie switch in the fourth quarter, France. So I think...
give him some experience?
Yeah, I think France feels comfortable switching goalies. And also give the other goalies some touches. Again, we see Joseph Varela doing the warm-up. It's very nice. Very nice of him. Just came off. What do you think now the Slovakian coach will say to his players? I mean, it's...
probably the best thing would be, just keep playing hard. Work on whatever and look at the... I mean, the game's not over. I don't want to say that. France has a big lead, but, be patient. get a few goals in there, and maybe get back in the game and put some pressure on France.
Yeah.
But mostly don't get chippy on anything. We're just going to get more penalties.
Yeah.
Just play hard. Look, get back in somehow.
Yeah.
But get back into the fundamentals, and hopefully get some good offensive possessions and score.
Yeah.
If they don't win, then take it into the next game.
Definitely. So we just started the fourth quarter, not with a face-off because Slovakia is serving penalties, and France had possession at the end of the third. Shot by Fury. Almost hits one of the Bulgarian players walking at the end line. We still have the man up for France, Fury. Ooh, I think he was trying to find Menendez on the backside. Couldn't quite connect the pass. So that's a turnover. Possession by Slovakia. That's Jackson Hartje with the ball. Gonna try to clear it. There's one guy released from Slovakia, so it's they're one man down. And that's that's a shame. That's a shame. Jackson Hartje couldn't quite get it to his attackman, Ivan Chernok. Justin Rosenberg picks it up. This two-way midi is gonna try to clear it for France. Not quite yet. Richet is finding Shea Dotal. Back to Christophe. Back to Richet. And all the way up to Snyder, who's probably gonna run it over. And it's an easy clear for France. And they have a comfortable lead, so they don't really.
Yeah, they're in no hurry.
They're in no hurry at all.
Looks like they brought a few new players on this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Give them some playing time. With a good save. Tried to catch him off guard on that one. Shot just wide on that one.
Got Menendez with the restart. Finds Barlow in close. One-on-one on the goalie. But again, Baboni, what a great save. Giacotto finds Barlow. And they're really trying to get that zone defense to split. Trying to find that.
Keep them moving.
Yeah, trying to find that pass. Now Gaillard is going off. And Galloway comes on. Timeout by White, and I think we're also seeing a goalie switch for Slovakia here. Marian Templeton Jadron. So not only a goalie switch for France, but now also for Slovakia. What does it tell you that Slovakia is now switching their goalie, especially a goalie who's hot?
Give the other goalie some experience.
Yeah.
It's a 7-goal lead now, especially with a running clock. It's if France possesses it, they're going to just keep running the clock down. Yeah.
So it's a 7-goal lead for France. We're going to see a new Slovakian goalie. Menendez is gonna restart the game from X. Passes it to Arbo. Giacotto, Arbo. Back to Menendez. Probably gonna find Barlow. Gonna let fly. Oh, great save.
New
Great
goalie.
save. Oh, and that's Giacotto came up with the ball.
I didn't see what happened there.
He was, yeah,
The pole's in my way here.
got tripped by Kramer, and that's another penalty. And yeah, interesting call. Menendez, France now with another man up. Galloway to Arbo.
Nice stick check on
Yeah,
that.
that's great. Found die boost, but couldn't hold on to the ball. Now it's a ground ball. Something happened. Giacotto to Menendez. Couldn't get onto it. Schutz comes up with the ball for Slovakia. Gets double teamed. Big guy. Probably just gonna run it up. Finds Archer. That's great. Great across.
That was great.
Archer shoots. Someone got a stick on there. I think that's die boost. And then it's a race to the end line.
Vacuum
Poergat.
ball.
Stanislav Poergat. It's closest. That's Lichtner. Signals to his teammate. Get out of the way. I got a shorty. I want to dodge. Goes to his left. He's going to feed. Oh, was Poergat in the center. Lichtner comes up with it. Baboni. Now the only Baboni on the field, with his brother stepping out of the cage. Got Lichtner, finds shots, shoots, but Richer with his first save. Shadow Dahl comes up with it, but there's already a whistle. And I think it's a push, a loose ball push by
Loose ball push,
France. So ball restarts. Thomas Lichtner shoots to Baboni. First die boost. Finds shots, not quite yet. Giacotto comes up with the ball. Finds Arbo right away. Dodges his defender. Dodges again his defender. Finds Galloway, and he's going to pull it out. I think they're going to take it slow.
That's pretty much what they do most of the time. They'll want to reset it. If it's not there, they'll bring it back, slow it down, get the personnel set, run their play.
Göhler, who's back in the field, goes to his left, fakes a shot. Göhler to Lefebvre. Arbo. All the way to Sasson. Arbo tries to feed it to Lefebvre. Gets picked off. And it's a ground ball, 2 against 1. Slovakia comes up with it. And that's a flag.
Flag down.
And the ball is loose, so yeah, it has to be a whistle.
Was that a push with possession?
I think so, yeah. I think it's a 30-second penalty, so... and Nanoski almost gets surprised by Snyder in his back, but manages to...
Looked like Slovakia want to start quick.
yeah. Lichtner to Nanoski. To Lichtner. Couldn't quite get a close finish. Christophe comes up with it. He's going to try to find a teammate. Probably will find Richer. No. All the way up to Snyder. To Donny Graton, who we haven't seen too much of yet with the ball. But a nice clear to Göhler.
That's very patient.
Yeah.
Truly, with no clock and well, that you should be.
Mm. It's Galloway to Giacotto. Arbo. Good check by Kramer. Takes away the ball from Arbo, and now he's going to run it upfield. Finds Lichtner. Just over 8 minutes, no, 6 minutes of playing time here in the fourth and last quarter. We see Floska to Nanoski. Has a shorty, has Giacotto. Tries to find a perfect angle for his dodge.
I don't know if he had quite the right angle on that.
And Floska gets pushed by Geuler. And Graton comes up with it. Arbo is finding Geuler, but gets picked off. His pass gets picked off. And then it's Templeton Yadron comes up with the ball. Oh, and that's Archie couldn't really quite take that.
Oh, frustrated there.
Yeah. And that's France with the ball. Sasson to Giacotto. And probably it's going to just run out the time. To Diaboost, Arbo. Who just going to take a sign right here to Sasson. Tries to feed Diaboost in the center. Galloway loses the ball.
Good defense there.
Again, a good check by Kramer. Second takeaway check already this quarter. And tries to feed it to Matoush Mourani, but he loses the ball. And then it's a ground ball. Ground ball battle again. And then with a little fortunate, Slovakia comes up with it again. Baboni to Lichtner. He's going to dodge against Diaboost. Has the matchup. Try to feed. And good effort by Chernok trying to back up the pass.
Call the penalty. Is it offsides?
Ah.
That's a familiar sight, those yellow flags.
Actually, Lichtner. Ball. And it's a man up for Slovakia. Lichtner to Baboni. Lichtner shoots, scores!
That was a nice fake there. He faked the pass. The defender bit on it, and he tucked underneath to get his hands free for that nice shot.
It's a goal by Mark Lichtner, unassisted, to make it 11-5. France still has the lead. And the penalty is released for France. And we just have about 2.5 minutes of playing time here. Face off. Adrien Fino Prefontaine comes up with it. Another clear win on the face off to Lucas Geuler, who's going to just run it out back to X. Matoush Mayer, who gets shoved, and it's another flag. Another flag.
It was initially a nice check. He lost the ball, but I think then he extended for the cross check.
Yeah. It's penalty for Jackson Hartje. And this is a familiar sight. France on the man up. Lucas Arbaud. Giacotto to Guller to Arbaud. To Fury to Sasson. Shoots right through the legs
Through the wickets.
of the goalie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another goal for France on the man up. A feed from Gabriel Fury to Emil Sasson Lawless to make it 12-5 here in the fourth quarter. France leading comfortably in this game. Another great face-off win by Adrien.
Yeah, they've dominated.
Prefontaine.
Early on, it was about even, but probably this half, they've pretty much dominated the face-off.
Yeah, definitely. That's Emil Sasson again. Fakes it, finds Giacotto. If he caught it, would be a great shot. And now we have Louis Arbaud to Emil Sasson. And they're still men up, France. Lucas Guller is going to let it fly. Saved by the goalie. Ball still loose. And that's a ground ball hustle. Definitely someone has to be in the crease, you would say.
I would think so. I guess not.
And then Giacotto comes up with the ball for the restart. We just have under a minute to play here in this game. Lucas Guller dodging to his left side. Try to find Galloway. Couldn't connect. And back to the goalie, Marian Templeton Gadron, who's going to find Lichtner. And I think he's going to clear it. It's a good lane. Easy to his brother, Eric Lichtner. Chernok. Right in the center. And I think they just called a timeout. Or was it a...
There's a yellow flag down. Both new goalies have made some nice saves.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it's maybe offside call. At least there's Jamie Galloway's in the penalty box for France. It's only 10 seconds. Left to play. So if Slovakia wants to score here, it's going to be... they have to do it quick. They have to do it quick. And no.
Looks like they're just going to hold and hold the ball.
Hold it. And that's 2-1. And that is the game. France 12, Slovakia 5. France comes up with the win in their second game. They beat Denmark yesterday. They beat Slovakia today. And Slovakia now 1 loss, 1 win. They beat Greece yesterday. And that's 1-1 result for them now in their group. And France leading their group now, 2 wins.
And they have 2 solid wins too, so there's goal differential wise.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So next games for these 2 teams, Slovakia plays Denmark tomorrow at 12:30, and France plays Italy tomorrow at 10. So I hope you enjoyed, and I want to thank everybody who's been watching. I want to thank Lee.
Thank you.
And And
Thank you.
I hope you guys tune in again for a different game. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
The Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
I'm here with Lucas Menendez after his game today. France versus Slovakia with 2 goals, 3 assists. How do you keep your offense so strong even when you have such a substantial lead?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got, 6 guys on the field at all times that are scoring threats and can move the ball very well. So, we just got to move the ball, keep it going, and get everyone involved.
And you guys have a 2-2 record, or a 2-0 record, and Italy played his first game today, winning it. You both coming off big wins. How are you feeling about tomorrow?
Very excited. Very excited to play on field 1, get it going. I know they're a great team, move the ball very well, so it's going to be a battle.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck. Now I'm back on the sidelines with Jake Nanotsky from Slovakia. How'd the game go for you guys?
It was tough. We spent a lot of time in the box, a lot of man down for us. Tough to win a game when you're playing shorthanded the whole game, but proud of how we fought.
And speaking of penalties, it was a pretty penalty-filled game today. How do you and your team try to keep level-headed during the entire thing?
Just got to control what we can control. You know, the refs are going to call what they're going to call, and we just got to do a better job of not letting that get to our heads. Make sure we're keeping our sticks low, our hits low, and just focusing on us because we definitely let some of those calls get to our head.
And tomorrow you're playing Denmark. So what are you going to learn from this game to bring to Denmark tomorrow?
You kind of said it best. Stay level-headed. It's another opportunity to play, learn from some of the mistakes we made today, and just come out better tomorrow.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.